A mother fired a single warning shot into the ceiling to scare off her abusive husband. Nobody got hurt. She got 20 years in prison. Meanwhile, a man in the same state ended someone's life and walked free under the same law. So here's what went down in Jacksonville, Florida in August 2010. Marissa Alexander was a 31-year-old mother of three with a master's degree. She had an order of protection against her estranged husband, Rico Gray, because of his history of domestic violence. One day, Rico showed up at Marissa's house, violating the order. They got into an argument. He threatened to end her life, just like he'd done multiple times before. Marissa tried to leave through the garage, but the door was jammed. She couldn't escape. She grabbed her registered firearm from her car, went back inside, and fired one shot into the ceiling. A warning shot. Nobody was injured. Rico and his kids ran out of the house. Marissa called 911 and waited for police. When officers arrived, they arrested Marissa, not Rico. Prosecutors charged her with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. They offered her a plea deal, 3 years. Marissa refused because she believed Florida's Stand Your Ground law protected her. She was defending herself in her own home against a documented abuser. At trial, the jury took 12 minutes to convict her. The judge had no choice under Florida's mandatory minimum sentencing law. He sentenced Marissa Alexander to 20 years in prison for firing a warning shot that hurt nobody. Just months earlier in the same state, George Zimmerman ended Trayvon Martin's life and claimed Stand Your Ground. He was eventually found not guilty. Zimmerman ended a life and walked free. Marissa fired into a ceiling and got 2 decades. After massive public outcry, prosecutors offered a new plea deal in 2014. Marissa accepted. Time served plus house arrest. She'd already spent 3 years in prison for a warning shot. So be honest, does Stand Your Ground only work if you actually end someone's life? Or does it depend on who you are? Comment your thoughts, because this case shows that self-defense laws aren't applied equally.